got to try the love potion because it's so good.
So we're here at my little farm in Sussex.
Just outside of Ditchling, for anyone that knows, it's like it's sort of nestled away. It's quite a secret little spot. It's quite nice for us to do a slightly different tilt on where we're normally sat, because we're normally sat in our home studio sort of room, aren't we? It's our first festival here. We came up with the concept, the idea, sort of right at the start of summer. We were sat with Kiva, weren't we, having a coffee just behind. And we both said, like, you should do a festival here. It's like the most amazing space. And then here we are, sort of 3-4 months later. We've made it happen.
And what's the festival mainly about?
We've sort of framed it around the harvest moon. So last night was the last full moon of the month. It's quite significant, quite powerful sort of time, especially sort of in terms of regeneration, farming, that kind of thing. So we've combined it with that concept, with music, obviously, because it's a festival and you need music. So we're putting on a stage today from 2 till 6. And we've got some amazing local artists. We've got Son Daughter. I've known Zoe for years. We actually started Sofa Sounds in Brighton together. And so this is her new project. So I'm really excited about seeing her live. Then we've got Maurice. Do you want to talk about Maurice?
Yeah, he's like a rap artist from Brighton. He's a bit of a cult following. He's a really cool guy. He's very down to earth, very authentic. He says it like it is.
Yeah.
Very about his own culture and building on getting the message out. So
yeah,
excited about him.
He's like a rapper, singer-songwriter from South Africa. So he's got some amazing sort of storytelling in his work, centered around inequality and bringing the right people to the forefront of his music, basically giving them the spotlight they deserve.
Because they don't really care about the war, those kids are just trying to grow up. But it's hard to study in school when it's recently just been blown up. Everyone around you's dying and no one has fun anymore. And you know how it's going to turn out when them soldiers run for the door, they kill man.
I've always been drawn to political music because that's kind of what my upbringing, like I was around a lot of political music and a lot of politics in general.
Was that because your dad or your mum listened to it, or just the...
Yeah,
kind of...
my mum's a really big reggae fan.
Okay.
As is my dad as well. My mum's a poet and my dad's South African, so they...
Wow, what an interesting mix.
He's a musician as well, so they've kind of...
It's a talented pool at home that you're inspired by instantly, right?
No, definitely. And my dad being from South Africa, so I was growing up just post-apartheid. Well, actually, when I was born, it was still apartheid, but I grew up with a lot of political people around me and people that you'd call comrades, people that were fighting against apartheid. So, and then my mum's also very political, but in a different way. Like even a place like this, like my mum's very green fingers and
really.
Yeah, so I think
she should be here, like kind of admiring 100%. All the basil and.
No, she'd love it. So.
Oh no, we'll have to get her here.
No,
then. Yeah.
But I think that's my political background in terms.
Yeah.
Of, and I just seeing injustice in the world, because a lot of the material also is quite old. So now I approach things differently.
Yeah.
And I also have I'm doing more traditional music, so I let the music, the sonics speak to the political side of things more so. Okay. I'm trying to make a lot more kind of upbeat dancing music.
Really? So that's going to be the next sort of...
That's the next phase.
Vibe that you're writing about. Yeah. That's cool.
But not just party stuff necessarily, but stuff that's really like aimed at just people having a good time. Because the deep stuff is cool, but...
I like the deep stuff though. I do. Can you mix the two?
100. No, definitely. It's funny because in a lot of those musical traditions, the music will be very upbeat, but people will be singing about really like deep subjects and stuff that
it's true.
Like a lot of South African music, because I don't speak any languages, when I'm translated it, it's like wow, like it's even the keys that it will be in a major key. It will be really pleasant to listen to. But there'll be
you kind of uncover what's being taken
about, like a neglected child or something.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
that's the kind of, or someone who drinks too much or whatever it is.
I told Malcolm that I would not. I told Mandela that I would not bite my tongue. I told Biko that I would not bite my tongue. I told Tupac that I would not bite my tongue.
You talk a lot about going back to your roots and like going back to where your dad grew up, and I'm assuming his family are there.
Yeah.
What's that like, and how much of a contrast is that from like being raised in Brighton or growing up in Brighton? Is it completely worlds apart?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's specifically where my family are from in the countryside. It's very different.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like proper rural. Yeah.
Proper traditional. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that there were still elephants roaming around the areas. And this is at a time when, like, you know, the British Empire were there from the 1800s. So the southern parts of South Africa had been colonized. Like Mandela's place, like he was a lawyer. So that kind of region was already, but where my family are from, the north, it's very rural, and still is very rural. So yeah, it's different.
Adam's actually come, he's like your newest fan. What was your favourite song, Adam? You said there was one song you were like,
really good. Yeah,
that literally was like...
I've heard a lot on Instagram, so like that, but that third one was, that's the one that we're about to release, right?
Vendor has been
Yeah.
released. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There was a lyric about a son returning home to his mum or something like that.
Mama, that's
Go on, say that line again.
Hey mama, don't you cry, 'cause your son will be back soon.
Oh.
That is going to be released. I've just started recording that one.
Have you?
Yeah, so that's in the works.
Hey, mama, hey, mama, hey, mama. Cry, 'cause your son will be back soon. Hey, mama, hey, mama, hey, mama.
This is a little bit of a quirky thing here. We got a sauna, and it's fresh seeded wood. It's heating up now. I think it's about 100 degrees. They've just got in. Was going to be the first one in, but I'm not sure.
You better get in there because you've been hijacked.
And there's a plunge pool that's like minus 50 degrees.
He's sweating already.
Yeah, it's that hot.
Is it too hot for you?
No, just forgot my towel.
So for us, it's about bringing together wellness, music, good food. So we've got Jacob's Ladder over there that do grass-fed, regenerative burgers. We've got kombucha, Old Tree Kombucha, who are amazing. They've got kombucha cocktails. And then Sussex Coffee Truck are doing the coffee.
Exciting stuff. And then all the pigs and the cows are on the other field there.
Yep. You can go and check out the pigs. There's a forest garden behind. And then there's a children's area down that side where our kids are. So they're sort of running around, aren't they? We're just bringing together all of the best bits of a festival, basically, and putting it on our doorstep.
One of many more.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll evolve to be the size of Glastonbury one day.